Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE Raw this week was live from the SAP Center in San Jose, California. It appears that Pat McAfee has patched things up with the current Intercontinental Champion Gunther ahead of this week's episode of WWE Raw. Jey Uso currently has one of the most captivating entrances in the pro wrestling scene, with the entire arena joining in the dance during his walk to the ring. This was no exception before his Intercontinental Championship match against Gunther last Monday. Pat McAfee, a member of WWE Raw's commentary team, enthusiastically joined in the dance from the top of the announce table. However, the leader of Imperium took notice and shot McAfee a stern look, prompting him to halt his dance. He even referred to McAfee as a stooge after last week's show. However, now it seems that the tension between the two has eased. Michael Cole took to Twitter before this week's Raw episode and posted a photo of Gunther and McAfee together in the backstage area. Check out the screen grab of his tweet below. Gunther has held the prestigious Intercontinental Championship for more than 600 days. It will be intriguing to see who will emerge as his next challenger on the road to WrestleMania. As the sun began to set over the bustling city, the air buzzed with excitement. Fans were flocking to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, eagerly awaiting the latest episode of WWE Raw. The atmosphere was electric, but there was an undercurrent of tension lingering just below the surface. Recent weeks had seen a growing divide between the charismatic Pat McAfee and the reigning WWE champion, a rivalry that had captivated audiences but left many wondering if there was still room for reconciliation. Pat McAfee, known for his outlandish personality and remarkable ability to engage with the crowd, had made waves in the wrestling world, and his recent appearances had been met with a mix of cheers and jeers. His rivalry with the current champion had escalated, leading to an intense series of confrontations that left fans on the edge of their seats. But tonight felt different. As McAfee approached the venue, a sense of purpose radiated from him. Backstage moments. The camera followed McAfee as he navigated the labyrinth of backstage corridors. With each step, the anticipation grew. McAfee was on a mission, not just to entertain, but to mend fences. He paused for a moment, taking in the energy of the venue and the roar of the fans, before making his way to the locker room where the champion was preparing. Inside the locker room, the current WWE champion sat in silence, focusing on the task at hand. With the weight of the title resting on his shoulders, he had become increasingly absorbed in his own world, the pressures of being the face of the company heavy on his mind. McAfee knocked, entering with his signature blend of enthusiasm and seriousness. "Hey champ, mind if we chat?" McAfee's tone was lighter than the weight of their recent encounters suggested. The champion looked up, a mixture of surprise and wariness flickering across his face. "What do you want, McAfee?" "I think it's time we clear the air. This back and forth has gotten a little out of hand, don't you think?" Pat leaned against the doorframe, a hint of a smile playing at the corners of his mouth. The heart-to-heart. With a reluctant nod, the champion gestured for Pat to sit down. What followed was a heartfelt conversation that peeled back the layers of animosity and showcased the human side of both men. McAfee began to share his own journey, the ups and downs of transitioning from the NFL to WWE, and the struggles he faced in proving himself. "I respect what you've done in this business," Pat admitted. "I didn't come here to be a thorn in your side. I came here to show that I can hang with the best." But somewhere along the way, it turned into something personal. The champion, still guarded, listened intently. "I've been under a lot of pressure. Being the champ isn't just about winning matches. It's about representing this company, and I can't afford distractions." "I get that," McAfee replied. "But what if we channeled this energy differently? We can give the fans something they'll remember, something that respects both our journeys." A flicker of understanding crossed the champion's face. "What do you propose?" Pat leaned forward, his excitement building. "Let's turn this rivalry into a story, something that culminates in a match that fans will talk about for years. Let's give them a reason to care beyond the titles and the trash talk." The champion considered this, the tension in the air slowly dissipating. You really think we can pull that off? I know we can. Imagine the build-up, the respect we build along the way, the stories we tell, the stakes we raise. It could redefine both of our careers. A new chapter. With a handshake, the ice began to thaw. The champion smiled for the first time, a genuine connection forming. All right, let's do it. But don't think I'll go easy on you in the ring. Wouldn't have it any other way, Pat replied, a spark of excitement in his eyes. As they emerged from the locker room, the atmosphere had shifted. There was a sense of unity, a shared purpose that was palpable. They walked down the corridor together, a formidable duo ready to embrace the crowd. The Raw Showdown. As Raw kicked off, the energy in the arena was off the charts. Fans eagerly awaited the arrival of both McAfee and the champion. The stage was set for an electrifying night, and both men were ready to take it to the next level. When McAfee finally made his entrance, the crowd erupted. His charisma lit up the arena, and as he grabbed a microphone, he had a twinkle in his eye. Tonight isn't just about me, or just about the champion. It's about a journey, about overcoming differences to create something amazing. As the champion made his entrance, the roar of the crowd intensified. Together, they stood in the ring, a new dynamic forming. The tension that had once existed had transformed into something much more powerful. A collaboration built on mutual respect. Fans, we're here to give you the best damn story you've ever seen, McAfee declared, the excitement palpable. We're going to take you on a ride like never before. The champion nodded, raising the title high. This is just the beginning. We're going to give you a show that'll be talked about for ages. The road ahead. As the night unfolded, McAfee and the champion danced through a myriad of emotions, drawing the audience into their shared narrative. The reconciliation hadn't just salvaged their careers, it had opened up a new chapter that promised to be thrilling. With the groundwork laid for an epic storyline, fans were left buzzing with anticipation. They had witnessed a pivotal moment, one that reminded everyone that in the world of professional wrestling, the lines between rivalry and camaraderie could blur, creating something truly special. As the show concluded, both men stood united in the ring, arms raised, basking in the cheers of the crowd. The future was bright, and for the first time in weeks, it felt like anything was possible in the world of WWE.